home. All right, our Upside friends are on the road tonight in Chemainus. Guys, what is going on in lovely Chemainus?
Well, and you're right, it is lovely. Here we are in the little town that could with the two guys that couldn't.
And shouldn't.
And shouldn't.
Right.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's a big day. We're going back to this very day, September 25th, 1899.
Unbelievable.
And
yeah, you're looking at me going, what was it like, Ed?
The Chemainus Healthcare Auxiliary was created, and this is Susan Beaubier. And give us a little background, Susan.
Oh, sure. Well, in the exact date, as you say, a group of 23 women gathered to inaugurate the Chemainus Hospital Auxiliary at that time.
Okay, right.
And there was a typhoid epidemic, so it was quite a
serious situation.
Serious time.
Yeah.
And they came together and they developed all sorts of opportunities to help this new hospital that was going to be built to address this typhoid. And so they were, sewing linens and
doing whatever they could to raise money. So that was the beginning of the fundraising train, if you will, for the auxiliary.
Yeah. But at that point, it was just to get that hospital furnished. And then as time went on through the decades, we have just worked to support the comfort and care of our Chemainus Valley residents and beyond.
Right.
So we have used a lot of vehicles for raising money, and that has gone through hospital balls, selling holly,
the thrift store.
On and on, and now we have the thrift store.
And now we've got the thrift shop.
Right, and you have raised over the 25 years, give us the total here, Susan.
Well, I like to say 5.3 million.
Yeah.
It just rolls off my tongue.
Yeah.
But in the last 25 years, since we celebrate our centenary, that is what we have raised in today's dollars.
Right.
And
sorry.
This is just a tiny community, but we have a fantastic customer support and people who donate to us.
Right. Now you're targeting $125,000 for the new hospital they're building just outside of Duncan, and we've got a big check presentation coming up tonight at the band shell. So
you bet.
We'll see how that goes as we carry the night on here. But congratulations to you and all your volunteers. This is an exceptional auxiliary group that you have all pulling together for a great reason.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming.
Well,
we're happy to
absolutely
be
our
here.
pleasure. And the big check presentation coming up next hour. We're going to show you the thrift store and meet some of the great volunteers stays over the next couple of hours.
Well, I love a good thrift store. I can't wait to see inside this one, guys. We'll see you in a little bit. Thanks.
That in a minute. Let's focus here on another great mural here in Chemainus. We're here tonight for the 125th anniversary for the Chemainus Health Authority and their big fundraising efforts and what they've done for 125 years, including their newest campaign to fund the hospital they're building just outside of Duncan that will, of course, serve this area as well. So it's a great group. We're outside the thrift store, but this is a beautiful mural right here done in 1989. The little town that could. Of course, the murals saved this town years ago, and they are fantastic and always worth a visit to Chemainus to have a look at the many, many murals around this great town. All right, congratulations to all the volunteers involved here with the Chemainus Auxiliary. The healthcare auxiliary has done an outstanding job of fundraising. We're going to show you how they do a good portion of that inside their thrift store on the upside. When we come back here, Stacey will show you all the cool stuff that's in there, and it is a beautiful laid out store for sure with lots of great treasures.
Oh, I know. I've been in that thrift store several times, Ed. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Thanks. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Don't go away. Jeff King is coming back with the upside from Chemainus. Stay tuned. All right, Jeff King is back from Chemainus. Jeff, I love Chemainus, and I rarely make it past that adorable little town without a visit to this thrift store where you are now. They've really done a great job with it.
Yeah, I could see you hovering around here, Stace. It's got it all. This is fantastic, and it raises an incredible amount of money. The Chemainus Healthcare Auxiliary, it's their thrift store. This is Jade Blakeney, who is the manager here, and this store is fantastic.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, the volunteers work really hard to make sure that it's as clean and together as possible.
Well, and you do as well. I know that. Let's take a peruse, shall we? Yeah. So let's start right here. I mean, look what you got going on right here.
Yeah, we have a great collectibles department. The girls curate the beautiful items that we get, and we're always amazed. Every box that we open in the back, you never know what you're going to get. It's like Christmas.
Yeah, I bet. Hey, lots of little treasures. And, of course, like any good thrift store, you've got a lot of clothing, and you certainly do here, and the prices are fantastic.
Yeah, we try and keep our prices very low. We haven't raised them in quite a while. We endeavor that you can have an entire outfit for $5. And then we have our volunteers here, our elves working on the Christmas stuff. Nellie's working away, organizing everything.
That's a cute elf.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
And the kids' clothing is fantastic.
yeah, we get really nice stuff in, and make sure that we also try and give quite a lot of stuff to our local shelters as well.
Yep.
So anything that we are organizing for them, we give to women's shelters, we give to the Salvation Army as well.
Yeah, that section, my wife would like that. She loves the books. The book selection is great. And we got the stuff, the toys for the little ones here.
Yes, really nice selection. People, we find definitely maybe rent stuff from us instead of buying it. We see the same stuff.
True, yeah.
The puzzles, for sure, we've seen them many times before, and the games and the toys, that when the kids grow out of them, they give them back to us, and we get to bring them to someone else.
Halloween stuff, you've got the crystal, and the list goes on and on as we go by. There's Cindy, the assistant manager, who's here as well. Give us a wave, Cindy. I'm telling you, it takes, an army to pull off what you folks are doing. So the volunteers are obviously a huge part of what you're doing.
Yes, we have more than 100 volunteers that help work the departments, and they do an absolutely amazing job.
Yeah.
We couldn't do any of this without them.
I bet you can. Okay, all right. Good seeing you, Jade. Hey, who are you? Jeez. Okay, let's get back into the back here. Mark, you go first. This is our intake. We're going into the back right now. I'm not going to steal that wig. I'm going to put that back as Mark hurries. We're going to meet Louise Galley, Marianne Rakwalski, and Carrie McIntyre. We're going to start with Marianne. What's going on, Marianne?
Hi, Jeff. I'm here to talk about volunteers and the fact that most of our volunteers work here at the thrift shop, but we also have volunteers who serve tea at the Chemainus Health Center, and also volunteers who drive for Meals on Wheels, and also volunteers who work from home. So there's many opportunities to volunteer with our organization, and you can check out our website at ChemainusHealthcareAuxiliary.com for our application process, or you can come into the shop to get an application, and we'd love to have more members join us.
Flawless, Marianne. Flawless. Louise, you love being here.
Oh, I love being here. Yes, I've worked here for volunteered here. It's not work. I volunteered here for about 15 years now in the children's department, and I have loved every second of it.
I bet.
And so with working with the other 100 or so active members of our auxiliary here, we have just gained a lot by knowing that we have contributed to a really good cause, and it gives us a really good feeling. And also by working together and being together, we get a sense ourselves that our social life is good. We're healthy in that regard as well, and it's been a really good place to be.
All right, handsome Carrie with the nice hair. We got about 40 seconds, Carrie.
Well, I get to meet a lot of the community as they bring donations, which is a wonderful thing. We are so blessed with a supportive community that helps in not just in terms of volunteering, but in providing the materials for this thrift shop to be so successful.
Well, I love it. Chemainus Healthcare Auxiliary. Nice meeting you all. We're going to head up the hill because we have a big check presentation for the hospital, which is what it's all about. And $5.3 million since the inception as we go back, Stacy. This very day, September the 25th, 1899. They've been raising funds since then, so congratulations to everyone here. And a new venue, live band, a cake, and a huge check presentation, Stacy, coming up next hour on The Upside.
Well, what a history, what a legacy. Congratulations to everybody who's done so much over these years to make magic happen up in Chemainus. Thanks, Jeff. We'll see you next hour.
Yep. Okay.
to the upside, guys. I got to say, my first catwalk and Fuller's first catwalk as well, fellas.
Wow. Well, you know what? High fashion is probably a good avenue for you down there on the road, Paul.
It's not.
I don't think you're going to have to worry about that. This is going to work out for you just fine. I don't think you're going to need a secondary gig. We are here in a light shower tonight in beautiful Chemainus here at the Water Wheel Rotary Park. And it's a big night tonight because we're here with the Healthcare Auxiliary, 125th anniversary of all their great volunteering and fundraising they have done for this community for all of those 125 years. And it is the absolute exact anniversary of the auxiliary today, right?
Yeah, September 25th, 1899, the auxiliary got underway. It was a different name at that time, but the same goal, to raise funds for this community. And Susan, you have a big presentation, check presentation tonight.
Well, I'm doing this on behalf of the whole auxiliary, and we are so pleased to be doing this.
Right.
We're donating $125,000 from our little community toward the building of the the new Cowichan District Hospital. And we have with us the representation from the foundation for the hospital, Naomi Lowe, Denise McKinley, and David Robertson. And we want to present to you, and our stalwart president.
You got that new tie, let's get that shown.
Double duty in here. But we want to, and I'm sorry, Carrie McIntyre, we want to present to you $125,000.
Outstanding, way to go. David, we just have a few seconds left here, but on behalf of the Hospital Foundation, this is a great donation for sure.
This is absolutely fantastic, and to get a little flavor of the incredible volunteerism that this organization represents and what it's done for so long, and now to be the beneficiaries of their generosity of time and funds is absolutely fantastic.
Well, it's a remarkable amount of money, and they're no strangers to raising them remarkable amounts of money, so you can continue to help them do just that. Go to the thrift store. It's fantastic. We were just in there. Buy some stuff and know that you're helping out this great cause here with the auxiliary. Paul, back to you in the dry studio.
Yeah, that's right. A massive check for a massive donation. That is awesome. Thanks, guys. We'll check in with you soon. Coming up. A little bit of rain's not going to dampen spirits in Chemainus tonight, which is where we find Mr. Jeff King in the Upside. Kinger.
Yeah, the Healthcare Auxiliary today. 1899 was formed, so the 125th anniversary, and we're just outside the museum. They've got a great crowd gathered here, and I was trying to figure out what they call the people from Chemainus, and it is... Chemainiacs! Maniacs! So nice to be here. Talk about the greeting that we've got from this community today,
It has been terrific. We've met the nicest people here, and we've been, sort of in every corner of the downtown core here. We were at the thrift shop earlier, and then here we are up at the Rotary Park, and the people have been, you're right, just as warm as could be. So we good luck getting rid of us. We like it here.
Yeah, we might be staying overnight. Yeah. We're going to pull out my cot.
Right out here?
Yeah, maybe out here. I'm going to introduce you to Thelma right now, because Thelma's been part of the auxiliary for how long, Thelma?
Nearly 60 years.
60 years.
Yeah.
And why'd you get involved?
Why
did you get involved?
Because I got sick and tired of sitting at home.
Okay.
And then I met a very good friend, and she said to me, would you come and join the hospital auxiliary?
Right.
And I talked it over, and I thought, yes, I would. And the first job I done in there was sort the jewellery out, price the jewellery.
Yeah.
And then from there I went on the tea cart.
You're on the tea cart.
So I done the tea cart for nearly 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How proud are you of this auxiliary? I mean, $5.3 million, raised since the inception. You must be very proud of the Healthcare Auxiliary.
It's surprising how little thrift shop. I mean, it's like a little gold mine down there.
Yeah, it is,
really
for sure.
It is, yeah.
All right. We got a big birthday coming up. That's what I understand.
Yeah. Don't keep rubbing it in.
I'm not rubbing it in, Thelma. I'm not rubbing it in at all. So,
give it to him, Thelma. Give it to him.
Exactly. Do not hit me, Thelma. I'm very fragile. I can tell you that. Well, on behalf of the Upside, thanks for all the work you've done in this community and for the auxiliary and that birthday that I won't mention again. It's coming up when?
On 7th of October.
7th of October, exactly.
So I'll wave to you on the TV.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'll make sure that he gets it right this time for a change.
Wrong, did it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to meet you guys, both of you. You do an excellent job.
Well, that's nice of you to say, and we're going
If we have a dull day, you cheer us up in the evening, you see.
Well, that's all we got. We've got no other skills. So just, we're the traveling
Marie
clowns.
is the past president, and same question, Marie. Talk about why and how you got involved. Don't leave me, Thelma. Get back in here.
Mainly because when I retired, I wanted something to do, and I just love the organization and couldn't be prouder.
Yeah, I bet. And can you believe the amount of money that's been raised?
It's unbelievable. I couldn't even believe it when they figured out that amount that we did over the 24, 25 or whatever years.
Yeah.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, and Ian Hardy, Ed will chat to you right now, who's the president, and that big check tonight, Ian, that was something else.
Yeah, so you're the outgoing president, so you're going to be the prez till when?
Thank you. Thank you. Whatever that means.
So it's like Donna is standing by in the wings, and she's the president.
She won't let me go.
She won't let you. Really? Yeah. You have to turn in the bow tie when you leave, or do you have to keep it?
I will. But actually, I took over from Donna, and she was a wonderful president when I.
Well, congratulations, and like Jeff said, what an organization! And all towns can, just can't function and get the services and events that they need to get underway without service groups and volunteer groups. And this auxiliary has been exemplary in terms of how they've raised money.
I think it's mainly with the smaller communities. They seem to be more focused on helping each other.
Yeah.
And that's how it all came about in the early days.
Well,
people helping people.
People helping people, and of course the new hospital in the Cowichan Valley is going to serve this area as well, and that's going to be huge as well. Now, you got great volunteers, but you're always on the hunt for new ones too,
yes.
right?
Oh yes, always.
So if somebody wanted to volunteer, they could just pop into the thrift store, I'm sure.
They can, yep. We have membership. You can't get in there without taking membership application.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, Ian, you've done a great job as president. Thanks for having us out here tonight. And Donna, where's Donna? Here's Donna, the president-elect, and so you'll be the president as of when?
As of December 1st.
Okay. Well, congratulations and thanks
very much.
You got to be proud of your team here.
You know what? I'm very proud of our community. I grew up here. My children grew up here, and it is a wonderful community. And the community is the reason that we can do what we're doing. If they didn't support us with their donations, buying our goods, we couldn't survive. It's a wonderful community to belong to.
The little town that could and is still doing it, right?
Yes, it definitely is.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you very much.
All right.
And Sue, who lined everything up for us, Susan, who's been in contact with me, she has a little presentation for us, Susan.
You bet. Oh, so thank you for coming, but there's always a hook. When we
there we go.
So we're giving you some shopping bags, and this is going to you too, Stacy, because I think you're out there, so that you can come and shop at our thrift shop, right?
Okay, we'll go to the thrift shop.
Yeah, so you got to come back and fill these up.
Okay, we will do exactly
and one
that.
for Mark, your cameraman.
Well, listen, on behalf of Czech and the Upside, thanks for having us. A big round of applause for yourselves.
Sure.
What a lovely community.
And I think, we just have a quick second. Naomi,
Naomi, you have a presentation.
Yeah.
Get over here from the Hospital Foundation.
Yeah, thank you so much. We wanted to present Susan and the auxiliary, Donna, Ian, everyone, with this kind memento and say thank you so much again for the kind donation to our foundation. We love working with you guys, and we're here to support you just as much as you are to support us. So thank you so much.
Well, on behalf of all the auxiliary, that is absolutely beautiful. That is a painting of our hospital.
Oh, nice.
So great. That's fantastic.
Well, hats off to everyone,
Yeah.
and stick around because it's time. No, not yet. It's time for the smile of the day. Just hang on.
We're taking bets between Jeff and Thelma. I'm going Thelma all day, right?
Yeah, and you know what? I wanted to close with this because we might not all gather like this in the next few weeks. So how about a little happy birthday for Thelma?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Thelma. birthday to you. The party's on here in Chemainus.
It's cooking.
Party never stops in Chemainus. Thanks, boys. We'll check in with you very soon. Coming up.